Hi, it's Alan Vukas, and I am recording this video today. Today is Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Tuesday, August 8th. And this is going to be the first of a number of videos, but I'm starting this video today. It's more of a video log for a 2-week challenge that I'm starting, a challenge that's been put out there by the author of a book that I started reading, Dr. Susan Pierce Thompson, and the book that I'm referring to is Bright Line Eating. And as you could probably guess, this will probably have something to do with eating. Now, so just to tell you a little bit about Dr. Thompson, I mean, she is a professor of brain and cognitive sciences, and she's also an expert in the psychology of eating. She has a lot of experience in helping people and achieve weight loss in this style of eating, but also she has a lot of experience in 12-step programs. And let me just tell you a little bit about that, and a little bit about the program and what I'm actually starting off on. So a little bit about me. Probably about 5 years ago, I found myself a place in my life where my struggles with food, or actually my struggles with my weight, got to a point where I really felt I needed some help. So I found myself in a 12-step program, Food Addicts Anonymous, and where I had a very structured food plan. And for about 3.5 years, a little over 3.5 years, I maintained that food plan, no breaks in my abstinence, and the food plan was very structured as far as the meals and portions, but the gist of it is there was no sugar, no flour, no wheat, no sugar, no sweeteners, no flour, anything ground up, and no wheat. Now, while I loved the food plan, I felt peace and serenity around the food, I also got to a healthy weight for me, and I maintained that weight for 3 years. When I moved from Florida, where I'm from originally, and got here to Colorado, I probably was able to maintain things for another 4 or 5 months, and then I fell off the wagon, so to speak. New environments, new everything, and I returned to using food as a drug to sort of medicate. And now, while I was successful for those 3.5 years with the food in the 12-step program, I wasn't so successful with the 12 steps themselves. That part of the program didn't resonate with me. Now, while spirituality is woven into my life and it's part of who I am, that particular style or of spirituality, it just wasn't a match. And so, I've tried since over this past 1.5 years, I've tried getting back into the program, and it just wasn't working. So when I ran across Dr. Thompson's book, Bright Line Eating, I saw some videos online, and it encouraged me to actually get the book. What I saw online, the things that she said made me think of the food plan I was on, and reading her book, then I realized it was almost identical to what I did before. And so I'm very excited to have some type of structure or some type of community to at least embark on this with, or some accountability. And where it's not a 12-step program. So the Bright Line Eating, just to give you the gist, so she has extended a 2-week challenge, and my intention is to do for more than 2 weeks, but at least for the next 2 weeks I want to do some videos. Today's day 1. I'm starting out today, and then for the next several weeks talk about what I'm reading in her book, my experience with it, my experience on the program, and share that with you. And you might find some inspiration from my experience, or my experience might be of that to tell you to stay away. I know it won't, because I've eaten this way for a number of years, and I'm excited to be getting back to it. But in this book, in Bright Line Eating, she talks about the science, the about willpower, about these types of things, and why people put on weight, why they have difficulty losing weight, and she explains these things as a scientist. And I'm going to share some of that with you as well. But just for today, day one, I'm starting this program. The bright line eating, the bright lines you don't cross, is there's no sugar, no sweeteners of any kind, no flour, anything ground up, corn flour, potato flour, anything for almond flour, coconut flour, anything that is ground up as flour, structured meals. And so I have 3 meals a day, and there's a structure to each meal. And then the fourth bright line is weigh and measure your food. So no sugar, no flour, 3 meals a day, and weigh and measure those meals. So that is the gist of the program. There's a whole lot more that I want to share with you. I'm also going to talk about it in the book. And but today is day one. So I am going to share this with you since I am keeping it real. So today I'm starting at 243 pounds. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud when I stepped on the scale this morning. I'm not afraid of the scale. I just haven't stepped on it because I know that I am overweight. So it's obvious for me. And my clothes aren't fitting the way that they should. I'm not wearing the clothes that I like to wear. And but I was a little surprised because the scale told me this morning I was probably about 20 pounds heavier than I've been claiming to be. So during this, I am going to be weighing every day. So I'll be sharing that every day as just to see a trend, and not you can't compare 2 points of data and make a real determination, but just to see what the pattern is and make sure I'm going in the right direction. So anyway, so that's it. So today is day one of this 14-day challenge with Bright Line Eating, and I hope that you join me on this journey, and I hope that it inspires you, encourages you, that you find something useful for you. That's my hope, and that it's something helpful to you. And as I get to benefit from you listening and watching me, as I get to use this medium as a way of journaling and logging my progress. So anyway, all the best, and until tomorrow, I hope you have a great day, and I'll let you know how this first 24-hour period ends tomorrow on the next video. See you soon.